Hey there, demons. It's me, your boy. And we are here. We've revisited Clock Tower. We have revisited Clock Tower. So let's talk game plan here, because I need to know what we're doing. Did I not get Helen's D ending? I guess I didn't. That or I didn't save it. I don't know. But first off, I'm gonna apologize, like I'm going to do for every stream, for Air Conditioner Coon. He's trying his best to keep the room cool. We've also got my door open, so there may be some noise pollution, but we'll see. I'm gonna be following a walkthrough for this because I want to get an ending we don't have here yet. So Leonard, I'm gonna let you pick what ending we're going for. You'll have to pick a character and you'll have to pick a letter. If you don't want to pick, that's okay. Just tell me you'd rather just let me do whatever, and that's fine. But I'm gonna let you. I'm doing this. I mean, I wanted to come back to this myself anyways, but I am doing this to some degree for you as well. So I'm giving you a little bit. Jenny B. Okay. Arby's has better milkshakes than I would expect. We're gonna try then for Jennifer B. Now, I am gonna say that I have no idea how this guide is written, but it's like one of the only ones available. So we may end up with something different, but my goal is to, at the very least, get something new. But we will shoot for Jennifer B. Boy, that did not stay cold for very long. Me and Harlequin went to Arby's. We're gonna go with this for, I don't know, probably a couple hours, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see how we're feeling, and then we're gonna swap over to Resident Evil Revelations. But I want to at least get a playthrough, maybe even two, done for this. So let's get to it. I do know. Yeah, you should have a memory card, because my quick one isn't here. Shit. So we're gonna do a new game anyways. The text goes super fast. I can't really keep up with it. It's stress time. Yeah, I'm gonna be following a guide pretty exactly. Hopefully this guide is written in a way that kind of guides you. Haha, see what I did there? To whatever. uh, Professor Barton. Oh, I forgot the voices are super low on this game. Move this over. You're gonna see me looking down at this because I'm reading it off of an iPad. So, if there's one thing that I feel like I remember I did, I always do that. Okay, this game doesn't support analog at all. I think Clock Tower 2 Struggle Within does. So we're gonna have to use the D-pad, and that's fine. Giant pair of scissors on the desk. They're a replica of the scissors used by the murderer in the Clock Tower case. They're like the weapon he used to slash up his victims. It always looks so wild. Like they wanted to fuck with you so bad. Professor Barton. The mass murder of over 10 victims in this case. How intriguing. Jennifer Simpson, only one of two survivors. I have to get information out of her for future profiling materials. So we'll grab this hint number one. It's in one of these drawers. I forget which one exactly. There's a faint smell of ammonia. And you know what, we're good. We're able to leave the room. That's what really matters. Let me know if I need to make any adjustments to the game volume. The voice is mixed really low in this game naturally. So you like, I can barely hear it. But I can't do anything about that without like making the game booming. Lately I've been doing mostly criminal psychology research. Staff is still here. We gotta talk to Beth twice apparently. Professor, Helen left a few minutes ago and she looked really angry. You know, Helen and Jennifer are really beginning to look like sisters, aren't they? I guess that's what happens when you live together. One mustn't let their personal feelings get in the way. Jennifer's nothing more than another research subject. Yes, you're right. I wish I had a cute kid sister. A cute kid brother would be okay too. A statue. It is cold. One of the items found at the scene of the clock tower murders seems to be hiding some sort of secret. It'd be a good idea to get an expert opinion on this. Loving the conversation so far? Good. Scissorman's rubber mask. A kind sold in cheap novelty shops and seems to be fairly popular. I remember how I have to like space out how I start sentences to like catch up. Because when the text auto scrolls, it fucking flies. But when I can go through it myself, it rolls so slow. It's like a rectangle that's like folding, like you're rolling it back. People certainly buy stupid things. Here's his desk. Whoops. People certainly buy stupid things. Harris's desk. Clipped out articles of the clock tower story are scattered about. It seems Harris is gone somewhere. Alright, we gotta talk to Danny twice. Professor, a newspaper reporter's here. Did you have an appointment for an interview? It's about the clock tower murders, isn't it? Huh. I guess they want to sensationalize this scissor man who really doesn't exist. Scissor man. It'd be cool if he were real. Just a joke. Don't you dare talk about scissor man. Alright, so we need to do a save game, like right here, because I don't want to do all that shit again, ever. Man, what an old school save. Oh shit, no wonder, okay. And it's only gonna save to memory card slot 1, isn't it? Fuck. We're just gonna overwrite that one, I guess. I don't really care. Oh, Professor. A newspaper reporter was looking for you on the first floor. Oh, thank you. So since we're gonna play as Jennifer, we need to talk to him twice. Is Jennifer... She's already gone home. Was there something you wanted to see her about? No. He's always so gloomy. He's top notch though, that's for sure, but then... So like, he was having like an internal monologue about him. Hey Ryu, what's up buddy?
Hi, Ryu.
It's my dog. Me. Doggo! Hi, Savvy. Yeah, we switched it up. We're going real old school on this one. This is 90... I was 97, I was going to say. I mean, technically 96, but not here in the States. Where'd he even go? He fucking left. So let's see. Oh no, he's still behind me. Hi there. Are you gonna sleep in the doorway like you usually do when I leave the door open? He won't hop on the bed anymore. Alright, so... Go through the big talk with Nolan, and then back on left, choose the second floor. Have you been able to figure out who the murderer is? I can't say anything for sure yet, because the victim's testimony lacks credibility. Oh, do you mean the victim that's testifying? That'd be Jennifer Simpson, wouldn't it? Yes, but what about her? Oh, nothing really. It's just that we saw her leaving a few minutes ago. And since we'd run into her, we asked her for an interview, but she refused. Jerry, what's up? It's good to see you, man. You just said her testimony lacked credibility. I know what you're gonna say. That monster she was talking about, the Scissor Man. And whether he really exists or not. That's it. That's right. That's what our readers want to know. Because the existence of the Scissor Man has become a symbol of terror among youngsters. Who uses the word youngsters anymore? Yes, and that's because trashy gossip magazines like yours have sensationalized the whole thing. Ouch, that hurts. Not much I can say to that, is there? Well, let's start from the conclusion. It's fact that there was a murderer who used a giant pair of scissors as his murder weapon. But that doesn't make him into an immortal monster. We're just dealing with some odd screwball. But what about what she said? She was scared. She thought she saw something. Oh, I see, but... Okay, that's it. Interview's over. There's something I must be attending to. Ah, well, okay, I understand. Thank you very much. Sorry I couldn't be as much help as you hoped. I have to get back to the lab. I'm expecting another survivor of the clock tower murders. He's supposed to be a young boy, about 10 years old. I had to put in weird pauses because I can't get the text to move fast enough, and then when it's the auto scroll, it just fucking flies. Well, thank you. I'm doing it on the fly. If the voices are inconsistent, I apologize. It's kind of hard to do everybody. And even then, they're probably inconsistent from the first like couple sessions I did of this game, because I don't remember what voices I used for everybody. So this guide does not really I mean, I just do like kind of a normal voice for women. I don't really like. I'll speak a little bit lighter, but like not not like anything drastic. It's mainly the male voices. You either get, kind of a neutral voice or sometimes kind of a deep, stern voice. This guide does not fucking like prepare you for shit. Just throwing that out there. Professor, the boy that survived the clock tower murders is here. Oh, has he arrived already? Yes, he's waiting in the therapy room. You're up late. I work third shift. So, this is, if anything, this should be my morning, but I've been sleeping and, yeah. You're on morning. Yeah, it's gonna be late for you. It's good to see you though, Vincent. I hope you're doing well. Oh, that's right. I still need to get an expert opinion on this statue. I should probably ask Professor Sullivan, the head librarian at the Metropolitan Library. 7-4 for Claiborne. Oh. I've been out to Claiborne, not as an employee, as back, way back, like, God, 2000. Oh yeah, I was there as the owners. I was on the owner's son's baseball team, and they had a baseball field basically put in out there, and we used to practice at that field. Yeah. I'm avoiding names just because I don't want to put too much information out there, but yeah. That was back when we were in like b-ball or whatever. Yes, but there was that old butler at the Barrows mansion named Rick. I'll show it to him first to see if he knows anything. Oh, alright, man. Well, sleep well. I hope you have a good day tomorrow. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. Shit. Oh, you had to go to a funeral. That was me last weekend, man. Hang in there. Uh, Leonard. Leonard. Do I want to take the statue to the old butler? Or do I want to take it to the librarian? Because this guy doesn't fucking tell me, like, where it's gonna go. Yeah, Vincent, that's rough, man. At this point, I've lost both my parents, so, like, I get it. It's all about taking that day at a time. Leonard, you say the old butler. So, okay, so we're gonna say yes. Alright, I'll ask Harris to show it to Rick. Harris, would you take this statue and show it to a man named Rick? I need to disable that Streamlabs message. Is that the statue that was at the scene of the murders? Yes, it is. Would you ask him if he knows anything about it? Yes, I'll go and ask him on my way home this evening. Very good, thank you. Okay, that's that. I should probably go to the therapy room. Thank you very much for coming. How do you do? I am an instructor at the Granite Orphanage. I am Edward's guardian. Edward? I thought he completely lost all his memory from the shock. Does he remember his name? No. I call him Edward because not having a name to go by makes things very difficult. Now, since this is our first day, will you answer some simple questions for me? Okay, Edward? Now, I want you to honestly tell me everything you remember about what happened. Yes. Well then, let's get started. I'm not saving that, no. my memory card space is limited. Helen isn't home yet. I think I'll go out for a while. So we need to go to the University Research Building. I don't remember where any of this shit is. So it's been, we've played a lot of games since then. I will go see Helen. She should still be in her lab. Oh, hello, Jennifer. What's up? Oh, nothing much. I just came for a little visit. Oh, really? I'm gonna be a bit late tonight. You go ahead and eat without me. Are you busy? My hard drive crashed and I lost all my data. I've got to get it restored tonight. Oh, I see. Please leave the key in its usual place. Okay, I will. Good luck, Helen. The two protagonists talking to each other. Even though you can play as like 5. Excuse me, 5 different characters in this game. So next we're going to the library, which is somewhere around here. Metropolitan Library. Helen's mentor, Mr. Sullivan, is the head librarian. See, I see this, and this reminds me of Shadow of Destiny on the PS2. Just throwing that out there. I'm good. I'm glad you see it too, Leonard. Hello, Jennifer. Did you come to check out a book or something? Mr. Sullivan. You're as cute as ever. How's Helen? She's fine, but she's been busy lately. I see. Oh, by the way, I've added to my collection again. Do you want to come see? It's quite a collection of archaeological value. No, thank you. It would take a long time. Goodbye, Mr. Sullivan. Well, drop in for a visit anytime. The pauses kill me on this, because I'm like, no one is hanging on what the next word is more than me. Now we're going to the hotel, which is up here. Oh, that's right. Edward is supposed to be here. I wonder what kind of boy he is. Norway International Hotel. Yes, this series takes place in Norway and eventually England. Is this boy Edward? Are you, by chance, Jennifer? Yes, I'm Jennifer. I thought so. I recognized your face from all the pictures in the paper. Oh, my name is Kay. I'm an instructor at the Granite Orphanage. The Granite Orphanage? Yes, but I began after you left. Is he? Yes, he is Edward. Say hello, Edward. Hello, Edward. Hello, Edward. How do you do? Jennifer, Edward has lost his memory from the shock of what happened. Yes, I've heard. Jesus Christ. That's gonna be his voice now. He's gonna have a Kermit voice. I'm gonna do it serious. I was hoping you'd be able to come visit, Edward. Please. Yes, that would be fine. I'll come as often as I can. Well, I must be going. Oh, I'm sorry for keeping you. See you again soon, Edward. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It's not easy being 10. Oh shit. Where are we going next? We're going to the staff housing. Is that... No, I keep going to the newspaper. I'm like drawing that fucking newspaper. It's up here. Bye bye. Oh man. You're the reporter that came to the university yesterday, aren't you? Oh, please call me Nolan. I've been collecting information on the clock tower case for a long time now. Even though it is a really big case, very little of the truth is understood. As a reporter, I simply can't leave it alone. Yes, the truth. I'm interested in you, too. Hey, what do you say to having dinner with me? I don't care what you tell me, I just want you to talk. They're doing autos, so I'm just gonna let them do their shit. By the way, do you know if there exists some relationship between this game and Argento Suspiria? Are you talking about... So, like, this is where I'm gonna be dumb. Like, I know that there's a movie called Suspiria, but that may not be what you're talking about. Let me look up. Argento. Oh, okay, so different movie. It's an Italian supernatural. I've never heard of this movie. Oh wait, no. So the one that I was thinking of is a remake of this, I guess. I don't think so, based on the little bit of the plot that I'm seeing here. But I can't like say for sure. Alright then, teehee, let's go. So I'm about to ruin Nolan for y'all. You ready? Nolan is 26 years old. Jennifer. Any guesses on how old we think Jennifer is? Without looking it up. 16, you're close. I'll let one more guest come in. 17? I wish. She's 15 years old. And it says it here in my guide, but I can actually confirm that in the instruction manual. She is 15 years old. Now, I don't know what age of consent laws in Norway are, but like I could understand like him, Helen, and Jennifer like having dinner and using that as like, you know, an opportunity to speak with Jennifer about the murders. Or even if it was like him and like his camera crew dude, they like set up lunch with Jennifer. So like, you know, it's not just the two of them, you know. Like he barely knows this girl and he's like, man, I'm interested in you. Oh, if there's one thing I really like about Clock Tower, on a totally random note, I don't have to increase the brightness like I usually do. Those late 90s in Japan, etc. But anyways, I mean, I get it. In like, if we, they misspelled Scandinavia there, but like, this was supposed to take place in Norway. And I get that the age of consent's younger in Japan. Like, I'm not up in arms and being like, what the fuck? Oh, one of my favorite scenes. Oh shit. So watch this. Old dude comes out. Gang! Gets his ass! I fucking love it. Scissorman just comes out of nowhere. Just right away. Damn, I'm surprised we're having to use this. This is a very aggressive scissor man. I had to force him to stop chasing. So I'm going to pause this as I'm reading so I know what we're doing next. So you're going to see a lot of pausing as I'm reading ahead. And the boxes in the left-hand corner is hint 2. Over the shelf on the far side. Okay, I'm not so worried about the hints. I need the oil can. There's some used but not... this might be useful. You now have an oil can. Leave the storage room and go right past the stairs and lift all the way to the end of the hall. No. Jennifer. Oh, hey, there's a security guard here. Hey, there's a serial killer. Well, shit. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in here, but the only thing you really need is there's a key on one of these tables. There's a key on the table. What is this? You now have a ladder key. No, it's not a doll. That's he murdered one of the guards and set him up. Like that's a common like scissor man thing. All right, so we got that. Take the lift or stairs to the second floor. I know the lift is a fucking trap sometimes. Alright. Head to the lab that Helen works in. Once inside, search Helen's desk to get the office key. I think it was this door. And this is her desk. Helen's desk. It's very neatly organized, typical of Helen. There's a key. You now have the office key. So now we're going to the third floor. So now we're booking it up to the fourth floor, apparently, which is the top floor. I don't think I missed anything. An emergency ladder. It looks like a fire ladder. It's locked, so I guess it can't be used in an emergency either. From way up here, is it safe? So this is a little hard to see, but it's a rope ladder, and we're escaping that way. So Scissorman probably has no idea. We're already a third of the way through the game. Diddly 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 diddly. We haven't even solved the last case yet. Oh wait, I used to do a different one. It was we haven't even solved. No, I think I did like I put some like country accent on him, even though it's totally inappropriate for his character. We haven't even solved the last case yet. Now, another mass murderer. And again, you're saying the murderer is a monster? He just overacts everything. I can already see tonight's headlines. Scissorman is back. Well, whether he exists or not, you should go home now and rest. We've posted a policeman outside your house, so you'll be safe. Thank you, Inspector. That's Assistant Inspector. Oh shit. Let me find where we're at. This is the second intermission. There we go. Jennifer. Helen, it's true. It was the Scissor Man. I know. I believe you, Jennifer. He's just being stubborn. I heard that, Teach. Anyway, ignore that man. If it is him, we have to figure out some way to destroy him. We can do it. With the power of friendship. I'm just gonna mock this game the whole time. I love this game. Let me be 100% clear. But we're just gonna fucking goof on it the whole time. Alright, so we need to go to Oslo. Hey, finally, go to Oslo. I wonder what Nolan is doing. Jennifer, you are 15 years old. You don't need to be thinking about where the dick at. Tee-hee. This man is the cameraman who's with Nolan. Excuse me, is Nolan here? Hey, you're Jennifer. Nolan, he just went to look for you. He's worried about you. Oh, he is. He should be back in a bit. But I don't think you should wait here. I tell you what. Why not? Well, you're hot stuff again. And if the other reporters find you, they'll ask you questions till the cows come home. I suppose you're right. I'll come back later then. I'll leave the back door open for you, so try not to be seen when you come in. Thank you. I wonder if Helen is here. Oh, hi, Jennifer. You came just in time. I was just on my way out. Where are you going? Do you remember that statue? The one they found at the scene of the clock tower murder? Yes. What about it? I can't find it anywhere? Professor Barton had it? I'm just gonna make Helen sound like she is, like every sentence ends with a question mark. to make them different. Because I know my voice for them is pretty much the same. And Professor Barton was called away on some police business? Do you have any idea where it might be? Yes, I found some telephone numbers on the professor's desk. One for the library and one for a man named Rick. I think he must have taken it to one of them. He did mention to me that he would like to get an expert opinion on the statue. I don't know who this Rick person is, though. I fucking hate it already. Anyway, I'll go to the library to see Mr. Sullivan. I want anything and everything relating to Scissorman? Yes. Helen, I'll find out who this Rick person is. Maybe Nolan knows something about him. Jennifer? Yes. Who's Nolan? Ah. Well, I better run along now. Oh, man. Now go back to the newspaper company. Okay. I hope Nolan is there. Oh, I'm glad you're all enjoying the voice acting and me just fucking skipping lines and shit. Jennifer, are you alright? Yes, thank you. The police didn't want to tell me much, so I had a hard time finding you. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC. Have a seat right over there. Nolan's like, what's going on? Chris Hansen, you're really famous. Oh man, I have so many questions for you. And Chris Hansen's like, yeah, I have questions for you too. She's fucking 15, you pedo. But, but, it was in the script. Also, hi, Lumps. I hope you're doing well. It's good to meet you. Is there anything I can do? Actually, yes, there is. Do you know a man named Rick? Just a random dude named Rick. I think he's involved in the clock tower case. I was just going to interview him. Really? He used to be a butler for the Barrows family. I ran into someone who happened to know that. I thought I'd go ask him what he knew about the Barrows family. I really like Clock Tower too. Like, yes, I'm sitting here just doing goofy voices and shit, just to having fun. But yeah, I really do love the Clock Tower series as well. The Rick Path is one of your personal favorites. Yeah, I like the shit that happens at Rick's house. We're trying to get endings we haven't gotten before. We've gotten endings D and E for Jennifer, and we've gotten endings C and E. No, flip that. D and E for Helen, I think. And C and E for Jennifer. I can't remember, but we're going for better endings. We've never got them on the stream before. We're taking just a tiny break from Resident Evil to do this. What about him? Well, Professor Barton might have given the statue to him. You mean the one they found at the scene of the murder? Yes. I want every little clue relating to this case. Okay. Should I get the statue from him? Really? Yeah, I have a guide pulled up here, but at the same time, it doesn't really talk about what endings. Like, hey, if you want this ending, make sure you're doing this. Otherwise, just continue. Yeah, I've got, granted it's not showing up here, but I got the oil can. Just like Ghost Head struggle with him. Yeah. Man, so here's the thing. Ghost Head is aesthetically my favorite clock tower. But I hate how tedious the last mission is, or the last chapter is. The last scenario, proper term there. But yeah, it's so much just zombie management and shit. It's the length of the entire game up to that point again, and it's just managing dumbass zombies and Maxwell. Yes, if you have any idea, please tell me. I'm looking for any clue, no matter how insignificant. Nolan, do you know of a castle called Barrows Castle? Barrows Castle? Yes, it is a castle in England. Hold on, I want to read this, but... My brother was watching me play through the first time, and we both groaned when that last zombie popped up in that last hallway. There's literally no way to avoid confronting it as Alyssa. Yeah, fuck that zombie. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Is there something in the castle? A monster was once born there that terrorized the local children. Just like Scissor Man. I had thought it a fairy tale. Well, what happened to the monster? He was killed by his father. His father was the head of the household of the 13th generation of Barrows. Then there's a way of defeating Scissor Man. Rick, do you know where this castle is? I agree. Give me a moment, please. I'm sure that somewhere there's... But the VA sounds 100 years older, right? Such shitty voice acting. Especially a guy in the pink shirt. Fuck that guy. So, like, without jacking the game volume way up, you can't really hear these guys. The mix is so fucking imbalanced. But yeah, he does sound old as fuck. Barrow's Castle! Oh, shit! Like, that's what they made him sound like in the game. I at least did him a little bit, didn't they? Go to the door on the left side of the house and enter it. In the hall, you'll come 2 doors and enter the left door. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. Go to the bath area, open the door. Hold on, this looks like shit. Huh, oh shit. It worked. Yeah, I had one earlier where it, hold on one second. It, like I ran, it was during Jennifer's first scenario, and I ran to the bathroom at the very beginning, and like he got real fucking investigative. There, that should help a little bit with the brightness. So that way y'all can at least see. I mean, granted, there's a light switch right there, I think, but like, still. Alright, you. He's sleeping. Oh, and shit, he's running in his dreams. There he goes. I like how they managed to make the illusion work. We never know what we can use in order to evade out of an emergency situation, because anything on screen can be a way to escape or a weapon. For real, I got my head lopped off once, so I failed to pick up the mop when he tried busting in the stall in the first scenario. Right, yeah. Sometimes he doesn't even fucking bother, like, checking in there beyond, like, poking his head in and be like, oh, guess they're not here. Okay, I'm gonna fuck off now. Go to the other door on the right side. The shelf is what we want, but we're also going to turn on the light. Get that powdered soap. There's some detergent and cleaning supplies that's to be used to blind someone. Now the powdered soap. Oh shit. I'm pausing because I'm reading through this guide. Like, I want to make sure I don't miss anything to try to get one of these better endings. Okay, so we're just heading upstairs. Okay, so we're getting the devil statue. Yeah, I've had him jump over this railing and come after me before. Seems to be something inside. He stabbed you through the closets? Really? I've hidden in this closet a bunch and been pretty safe. A small room, it looks like a closet. Fuck, that went really fast. In beds. I know you can throw the bed sheet over his head. It's kind of funny. Okay, let's go into the kitchen. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, the fucking bedsheet escape is priceless. It's just... Oh, yeah! Yeah. Yeah, in the castle. This man's about to show up. It's been a hot ass minute. Good morning, Ryu. Okay, so I have to look at the mask. This is the location of Barrow's Castle. You've now confirmed the location of the Barrow's Castle. That is all there is here. Yo, having him fall in the moat is fucking hilarious. Like when you run out and you hold on the doorknob and you're just holding on dangling and he just fucking like Looney Tunes his way out of the fucking castle. This shit is hilarious. Out back, Rick's dog is glaring. I can't read this shit fast enough. I wonder what's wrong with him. Powdered soap. Man. Here, take this. Wow. So to explain that we're not as big of an asshole as we look like with that scene, that dog is possessed and will fucking rip your throat out if you don't do that. This is the only way you can leave that house safely. Powdered soap, man. I know it's toast, but oh boy, so I have to do a lot of scrolling here because that's the GOT scenario. Then the Helen library scenario, which we've never done on this channel. This is where it all winds up. You're going to go off to the Barrows Castle and you'll be bringing heaps of people along. If Nolan went to get the statue, then back on the map, head over to the newspaper office. Yes. Nolan, are you alright? Yeah, Scissorman was after me. What? It hasn't made the news yet, but Rick was killed. Nolan just got through being questioned by Inspector Gotts. Yes, he was almost convinced that I was the murderer. Or how you saved a kitten by flying up, grabbing a full passenger airplane and throwing it at a full passenger bus. It's about to hit it. I'm so sorry, Nolan. You were in danger because of me. Everything's okay now, so don't worry. Here, this is the statue, isn't it? You're 38 and still watch cartoons? I'm not too terribly far behind you. I'm 32. We'll watch the shit out of some cartoons. I'll watch a lot. Probably watch a lot more anime these days, to be honest. Also, I discovered the location of a castle. The Barrows Castle. Maybe there's a connection. The Barrows family castle. I think the castle's in England. Do you want to go? Wow, the whole fucking country? I'd love to. I'll just fucking shout Scissorman from the plane as we fly over. Surely we'll find where the fucking castle's at. Nolan, you dipshit. It's going too fast. That last song I could have read, but I was too busy yawning. Trying with the anime, but slow go. You love One Punch Man and Parasite. Something finished it. Really want to watch more Overlord, and that's about all I'm interested in. I've seen One Punch Man and Overlord from the ones that you've listed there. It I guess it kind of just depends on what you're in the mood for. So we're going to the police station. I read that as Police Street because I'm dumb as fuck. Police Street. Wow. Okay. I wonder if the inspector is in. Oh. I mean, we play a lot of horror stuff on this channel, so, like, I'm in. Hi, Jennifer. I heard Scissorman's back. The media's gonna jump all over it again. This is indeed an interesting case. I would love to see the Scissorman. Okay. You can both come along. Yeah, I love me some horror. We've played all the PlayStation Clock Tower games. We've played Rule of Rose. We've played just about all the Resident Evil games at this point. We played all the Silent Hill games. I have some more lined up. We played Lifeline. I know we're going to do Haunting Ground at some point. We've played most of the Echo Knight games. No, not really. There's a castle in England called the Barrows Castle. If I go there, maybe I'll be able to learn something about Scissorman. The Barrows Castle. So that is where the Barrows used to live before they immigrated to Norway. I think so. That sounds rather interesting. I'll accompany you as well. Oh, we played Parasite Eve. We did a one-shot of that for Christmas. That was fun. I wore an elf hat. You bought the Siren way back, still haven't tried it yet. I have Siren on PS2, and I believe I have access to Siren Blood Curse on PS3, which is a remake of that. The Forbidden Siren. Honestly, like, that game was kind of difficult. The concept of it's really weird. Got P myself, but can't. Most of the cojones necessary to buy P2 at the going price. I think I picked up Savvy. Look, if you're looking through my playlist, it's in the non-series playlist. And Lumps, I think I got Parasite Eve 2 for about $40, and that was just maybe last year. But if you have access to a PS3, or hell, I think even a Vita, you can probably get it for about $6 on digital store. You already threw down a bunch for Castlevania Chronicles and Legacy of Darkness. Wow. Yeah, I know this game cost me. I paid about $130 for this, and Clock Tower 2 cost me about $170. Yeah, the digital store is absolutely worth, especially where they recalled where they were gonna like shut down the store, so it's open until further notice. Yeah, Ghost Head / The Struggle Within. I paid about $170 for that. The COVID caused game prices to fucking skyrocket. It was very unfortunate. Yeah, that's what I paid for complete in box for it. Let me check it on price charting. Oh shit. Yeah, it looks like it's going for about 400. Fuck. I'm so glad I bought it when I did, which was about a year ago. Fuck. Yeah, I fully regret not buying more. So hold on. With that said, okay, Haunting Ground, because mine is sealed, is still my most expensive game. But this is worth. Well, no, that's the average price on price charting. Here, I'm gonna post my collection here, which has some games that you'll probably find interesting towards the top. I'm not doing it to flex, but just to like look at like what these like. Take the average of prices and look at them. God, Parasite Eve 2 complete box is going for fucking $200. What happened to these prices? Echo Knight Beyond's like 150. That's a good website to do so. Eternal Darkness should be worth more. Fuck. Oh yeah, COVID destroyed these fucking prices. Though if you're looking exactly at the link that I posted, July 2020 is when I added all my games. Yeah, yeah. If you make an account, which is free to do, you can just add all your games. Um, and you can put like whether it's a loose copy or complete in box or whatever. It's pretty neat. For the YouTube folks, sorry to delay, but that was a worthwhile discussion. It took me about 2 days to get all my stuff on there. Because I have a lot of shit. 454 games. These are just my physical games. Hey, you're very welcome, Lumps. Yeah, if you click on the individual game, you'll be able to see its price history, and it aggregates it from like eBay and other sites, and just kind of comes up with an average based on whether it's listed as loose or complete in box. So that's the police station. Now we have to go to the hotel, which is here. I should tell Edward and Kay, let's bring a small child to our fucking thing. Why don't we? Oh, Jennifer. Well, hello, Jennifer. Oh, shit, I forgot we were doing Kermit voice for Edward. Oh, Jennifer. I think we're going to try to find the Scissor Man in England. Yes, there's a castle in England called the Barrows Castle. And the Barrows used to live there. Wouldn't you believe it? So that's Scissor Man's home. He comes all the way here from England to fucking try to diddle our buttholes. So Helen and I are going to England to investigate the castle. Isn't that crazy? You are? Is that a good idea? Well, it may be dangerous, but I'll go with you, Jennifer. What? Edward, don't be ridiculous. But if we don't do something, he'll probably kill us too. May I go with you, Jennifer? Okay, I'll tell Helen. Oh dear. Thanks, Kermit. Alright, so the University Research Building. SOS Septentrion for SNES is one of my favorite games of all time, but when it was new, its marketing was weak and no one I knew was playing except me. 10 years later, it exploded in value, and now it goes for 175 complete boxed or over 300 brand new. You bought it for $20 at Shopco when you're 15. It goes like that, man. Like that copy. So my copy of Haunting Ground is sealed. Like it is a new copy, factory sealed, and I got that from Capcom Unity Rewards. I didn't even pay for the fucking game. It was money I earned at a chain gang job in my middle school. Womp. Oh, Jennifer, I heard you're going to the Barrows Castle in England. How did you know that? Who fucking told you? I'm gonna rip out Nolan's balls and shove them down his throat. Whoa, Jennifer. I mean, whoa, that's fucking weird. How'd you find out? Yeah, Beth's literally like, this will be a vacation. Alright, so the newspaper company again. And it was also developed by Human Entertainment. Ta-da! The same folks who did the Clock Tower series. In fact, I'm just a Human Entertainment fan in general. Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with Human Entertainment. You can even see them listed, like if you look at the bottom of the video. I put in additional information about the games. Like the console, the release dates, who developed or published it. There are now 10 people going to England. Some of them think this is going to be a picnic. We'll leave on the first flight in the morning? I've already arranged for a rental car? I hope we can find a way to destroy him, Jennifer. Me too. I fucking love it. She just, like, says every line as a question. Here we go. Yeah, that's what I get for not wearing your glasses. It's fine. So, like, one thing that's really weird about me is I'm very particular about dates when it comes to, like, when things are released. I love knowing what year, like, what day and what year things came out on. Like, particularly with media, like, music and media. Yeah, well, they had a lot of freedom back then. Video games were, you know, the technology was just kind of like letting people really express themselves in new ways. We didn't really have a lot of standards yet. Standards and particularly publishers fucking ruined. Seeing some of the cool shit that we would see back in like the 90s and in the thousands. I guess the aughts. Kay's looking all over for them, but she can't find them anywhere. I forgot he's supposed to be like the voice we just out to him is they overacts his lines all the time. They can't be missing. The castle? Hurry? Last scenario, Scissor Man. I remember how hostile the people around me were when the TWA flight blew up. That was a super bad time in my life. Harris? Hold on a second. Ooh. Damn, bud, this sounds rough. Harris is the ultimate fucking beta, that's right. One of the minis. Like a belly button. There's something in the pocket. You now have the stair key. So this is where we actually need to kind of get invested into it. Is we've seen a lot of this stuff before, but we're going for either the A or B ending. Which Leonard picked the B ending, so we're gonna try to go for the B ending. Looks like the Virgin Mary, but something is very wrong. How spooky. So we need to get the foreign note. Okay, so section 3 does break it down further. What's this? A note is stuck between the books. It's written in a foreign language. Maybe Helen or Professor Barton can read it. You now have foreign note. Find yourself in a very odd chapel. There's some weird lighting effects that come up if you hang around too long. There'll be a copper plate on the right of the fresco. Yeah, this game's all sorts of shit. It's only foreign to you, Jennifer, you young cultured so-and-so. Alright, so there's a copper plate. We're supposed to take a... I'm going to take an actual screenshot of this. There's a copper plate on the wall. Now the star plate. So it's got a star, and then the sun, and the moon. Got it. And through the door on the left wall. Ugh, that stench. Gots, did you shit yourself? Hey, wake up.
Inspector Gotts! Thank heaven, you're all right.
Gots would shit himself. Oh man, that's gotta be rough. I wanted to do a police knots run, but like I pretty much only opt for English. English patch games. That's how we played Echo Knight 2. And I do have an English patch for Psychonauts. Grab the candle off the floor near him, which you can barely fucking see. Large candles on the floor. You now have the candle. I don't want to know where this candle's been. And then keyhole. Ah, yes. Apparently one of the hardest things to find this whole game. And where a lot of people apparently quit is trying to find that keyhole. A staircase. I wonder where it leads. You got the TG16 Mini. Was also bummed when Snatcher came on the console untranslated. Ooh. Like, what a wasted opportunity. This room isn't like any of the others. Yeah, I feel like I have a PlayStation Mini, but like as is commercially, it's just a gigantic fucking mess. Like, it's a mix. For example, at least the North American one, the ones that are on it are not even all NTSC ROMs. They're NTSC and PAL ROMs. So you're gonna get some games that are, you know, running at 60, and then, oh shit, let's play Tekken 3. It's PAL. It's gonna run at 50. So like they couldn't even like keep it consistent for what ISOs they were using. But the selection was also paltry as shit, and only, which granted I don't think you could say here's a list of 20 games This is definitively the PlayStation 1, but I feel like they could have done better. I feel like they could have done better. You hacked mine with little hacks so you access the settings menu. From there you can force NTSC 60. Really? See, I need to do that. I also have a PlayStation TV that I really want to break into. Is that the... You're talking about the the music they used in the director's cut? Because, I mean, that's as much fart noises, basically. You be in the lounge room, look at the table, exit the room, and enter the door left where you exited. When we did our Resident Evil run that got referenced a moment ago, we played the director's cut version. I was not going to play every release. I did the director's cut, and I did Resident Evil 1 remake, and considered that all the Resident Evil 1 I was going to do, and I did the same with 2 and 3. I think 2 I did the DualShock edition, and 3 it was... I don't think 3 really had like any of those editions. Click on the nightstand in between the 2 beds. Go over the wall and search the area the mouse went to. I think that mouse ran in here. Ah. There's a small hole in the wall behind the table. A key. You now have the library key. So we're going to section 6. Go out into the main hall and go downstairs. It's a glory hole. It's a cheese hole for mice. Go into the door on the left rear wall. Go out the opposite door. And we're going to call this hallway 1. The first 3 doors, left to right, are the servants' quarters, garden, and hallway 2 door. Okay, so I remember this one. Hallway 1. So we're going in here first, and we're going to get the copper book. If I remember right, we do not check the desk unless we want to have a panic moment. Panic! Oh. There's a book on the bed. A large book. The cover is made of copper. This room makes me super claustrophobic for some reason. Yeah, the angle is fucking weird. That bookshelf feels like it takes up way more of the room than it actually does. I mean, it's a tiny room anyways, but the camera angle is about as bad as it could be to make it seem small. I totally get what you're saying. Alright, so go into the fountain room, which I think is the garden. Just to be safe, we're going to do a save, so that way I can come back. For reference with this save, Pro Barton. Oh, it's Prologue Barton. I was like, what the fuck? I really wish this would have come out as like a digital release. I'm having to play with the actual disc. Oh, really? Well, one of these days we'll do that. It's you, Jennifer. Professor Barton? Oh, they're doing the voice acting. blocked him twice. Oh, I bet. Because, I mean, this is a goofy fucking plot. Like, I love it. I'm 100% here for it. But it's goofy as fuck. It is in Latin. A door. Alright, bye, Professor Barton. Don't die. Hold on, I fucked up already. Not by much, I just went in the wrong door. He repeated himself. So I was like, huh? So we're going back in. Now we're going to the hallway 2. One of the tracks says the VA forgot's doing an improv jazz track, complete with a jump scare. We'll be unlocking that here at some point. So this is hallway 2. And the only door down this hallway which leads to the kitchen. Well, hold on. OBS. OBS shit the bed. YouTube is still recording, which is awesome. Okay, we're back. Hi friends, you didn't really miss anything. Yeah, OBS had totally, like, it dropped the connection entirely. Ah, the kitchen. There's the fabled pot. This is like, I'm reading like a whole paragraph to like figure out what the fuck. Go through the kitchen into the storeroom. Click on the floor to be told about it. Okay. Maybe I do have Spectrum. But like the rest of my internet seemed like it was fine. It was really just OBS shit in the bed. The floorboards are loose. I'm pausing the game so I don't get penalized by Scissorman, at least, for like chilling. And search the shelves, which I think it was on the side for the switch. There's something back there that looks like a switch. Yeah, those invisible clocks ticking is the worst. Yeah, it's a mechanic. So like I'm pausing so that way I don't get penalized and he comes after me, like, just because I'm reading. No. Getting her to go behind the damn. Go, you can do it. It sounded like it came from behind here. Oh, it's Beth. Beth.
Oh, Jennifer, it's you. Hurt? No, I won't. He's going to kill us anyway. I don't want to go any further.
That's kind of like me and a dude who lives here in the park with me.
Why would we want to go upstairs?
Yeah, the Japanese versions are still pretty cheap. I've been thinking about getting them just to have them. But they are a fraction of the price of the American versions. They are stupid fucking expensive in America. Yeah, the mansion key. And we leave. Clock Tower 2 here is around 15. Really? What, Oh shit, we're getting chased. I'm about to fix that really quick. Here, let's get the funny one out of the way. Just kidding. So lumps, like I understand why you're frequently asking that, but we're strictly speaking NTSC. Or at least I am. Leonard may not be, I don't know. But whenever I refer to Clock Tower 2, I'm strictly speaking NTSC. Yeah, I don't know. Leonard's in a different country. So... Which one is the panic button again? Because it's not all of them. Square? Okay, that's what I was hitting. Let's try a little bit faster this time. Oh, there you... Spam it like it's some Masubi. Yeah, it did. It gave me a huge break there. Oh, we're fucking dead. You can't tell if it's NTSC. So... like, can you see the cover of the game, Leonard? Honestly, the easiest way to tell, in my opinion, is to see what kind of rating it has. Like, there's a bunch of ways you can tell, but, like... We're gonna try this again. This game is like, man, we... Leonard, buy those up and sell those in the States. You'll make mad fucking bank. Oh no, Lumps, I'd believe it. Like the North American version is like a shoe-in at best. Like they didn't give a shit. Alright, so we're opening the gate, got it. Oh, weird. Why did they change it for the North American release? See, that would make me want to do like a modified version of the game. Where's our mansion key? Alright, I guess it's this. It worked. It worked. Scissor Man? A mummified scissor man. The corpse looks very old. A key? No, the box key. So, click on the lower part of the first shelf to the right of the coffin to receive a robe. I see it on the ground there. Barely, but it's there. I try to open box, you'll find that you can't because some bats come in and stop you. Use the rope on the door to stop the bats coming in. Hold on a second. Sorry, I'm like deep in this in this guide. Use the box key on the box, that's why it's not working, which makes sense.
Helen, are you all right? Jennifer.
Good morning, Ryu.
Are you all right? Yes, but my head hurts a little. Is there a way out of here? I don't know. But I do know one thing. Don't kill Scissor. He'll kill us whether we get out of here or not.
The voice acting doesn't even match up. Like, they say it way faster than it goes through.
Jennifer, there must be a way to destroy him in this mansion, and I must find it.
So see, earlier someone told you that Padding 2 had 100% Rotten Tomatoes. It's true, but you grew up on Leonard Maltin's review books. Taste is absolutely subjective. That's really fair. You love Captain Ron, and that shit constantly gets 1.5 stars. Starship Troopers, that's your personal Citizen Kane. That's a really good movie. The budget to go back in and fix arm movements to match inflection would be way over human's head in this particular era. I mean, yeah, I don't know if they had a game that used this engine up to this point or not. So, you know, to like use like all new tools and creating like a 3D point and click experience, like this was a huge project for them, I have no doubt. So this is hallway 5. There are 2 doors here going to the closest one. Who's not afraid to do different stuff on the fly and make it happen. Wait, this doesn't seem right. Oh no, we're in a study, okay. North room and go into the next. Got it. Buggy as it is, they've released more games than me, or a bunch of us. Yeah, like, I think they did a fantastic job with what they had. You won't hear any, like, really significant complaints from me. I think a lot of it's part of the charm. Click on the top of the closest bookshelf. Oh, I know what they meant. I wasn't supposed to come here. I did go into the correct room. I'm supposed to just pass through the study because there's a room in the back. I forgot all about it. Looks like they gave me my health back. Box is on the bookshelf. I can't reach it. The Barrows family genealogy. What is this mark? Someone has been marked in red. Oh wow, that's wild. So we know there was a traitor. Leave and go back to the main hall? Damn, alright. We're gonna go find Tim. Yeah, well, this franchise I've been a big fan of since Clock Tower 2, Ghost Head or The Struggle Within, because we used to rent it. I was supposed to say, why can't I select the door? I used to rent it all the time at the movie place. It used to scare the shit out of me. So sometimes Tim will be dead. But what did you like about it though, besides the art? Let's hope I'm not choosing poorly here. It was very different, and even for games up to this point, the whole like cat and mouse gameplay with hiding was really fucking terrifying. Wow, look at him turbo zombieing over there. Fuck off. But yeah, I also liked the idea, especially in the first one, of like as a horror movie, like you being chased around by a killer in like a house. Like you don't. Back when I was playing that game, it wasn't really something that you encountered that often. Look at that, Tim's alive.
Looks like we're in a bit of
$2 lightly used Little Caesars pizza. Right, like it was so different than anything I'd played up to that point. I think we've run into Tim, like dead Tim, in previous runs that we've done. A plaque reads Quentin Barrows. He's the 13th generation. Nose stuck to the backside of the portrait. It's hard to read, but it says dangers near. I've hidden the map in the library. I hope people in a later time may discover the door and expel the devil children from this world. Quentin Barrows. It's the main hall. Then we're going into the office study. Don't worry, sir, my flash is set on high. It's been a little while since we played these, that's why I'm like so deep in the strategy guide. I can't see anything, it's too dark. Candles have been placed in the holder. Just now, but after about 2 runs I can turn my brain off and just chill run on the shit. Something is stuck on the back. This looks like a sketch of the mansion. There seems to be a passage drawn under the fountain. You now have the mansion map. Alright, so this is... I'm going to do one more save because this is where it apparently splits between getting the A ending and then getting all the other endings. And we're going to try to do a whole bunch all at once. So, Leonard, we're going to go for your B ending here. Make your way to the fountain room where Professor Barton is or was. Which I want to say the fastest way is through here. But we'll probably be reloading this to go for the other endings. Some murder succubus to pull me up a dirty chimney. Womp. Yeah, I know what happens if you don't have the candle for that, which I think is wild that the candle is the only thing that really protects you for that. Like you get that one free look. Be like, huh, it's too dark. Is that a door in the bottom? Fucking hell. Huh. I've never used this. Does this actually work? No, it doesn't work. Ah! We tried. Jennifer, haul ass. Please. Yeah, it's been, we're having us quite the trip here. I didn't pick that door. Moat time, baby. Whenever I get him off my ass, sure. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that. It's not through this door. I was wanting to go to the kitchen and hit him with the pot. Clock tower always bringing people together, that's fair. Because, like, I wanted to do this earlier. Yeah, honestly, the most successful streams that I've had have been either when I'm playing Clock Tower, Silent Hill, or Resident Evil. Like, not specifically in that order. It's probably Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Clock Tower, if I was doing, like, which ones were, like, the most successful in bringing in new faces, but those are still, like, by far my most popular streams. Yeah, the fan base has been, like, it's been really cool, like, running into people. I know when I was playing Parasite Eve, for example, the New Game Plus world record speedrunner just showed up just to fucking chill. I didn't find out that he was the speedrun world record holder for quite some time. Like, he was probably in there for a good 30 or 45 minutes before it came up. Where is... I know, because I'm a part of it. Like, I feel like it should be right there. Ooh, yeah. Click on the second tree to the right of the fountain to use the valve. So, do you just click on the tree? Yeah, okay. So maybe the valve will drain the fountain. Oh my god, that shaky ass camera. Like, it's doing what it needs to do, but boy oh boy. So this is the B ending, Leonard. Walk to the end of the passage and enter the room. You'll find Scissorman is who he really is, then they'll chase you. Oh wow, that's really cool. Scissor lady. Wait, what the fuck? That was not ending B. is ending D. I don't know how we missed it. I'll let them get their credits out once, since it's been a while since we played it, but for future ones we won't. I'm, like, based on the description, it's ending D. I was expecting at least ending C. We got the... We had all that stuff. Yeah, I actually followed a guide to get the A ending for Struggle Within, because, like, I was like, look, if I'm gonna drag ass through this third scenario, we might as well just get one of the best endings. Wait, did I say Scissor Lady? I'm dumb, it's Scissor Man. Yeah, no, I mean I got the ending A, but yeah, that's such a beginner trap. And it's so obtuse too. Like, how would you know? How would you know that you need an oil can, or how would you know to activate the samurai statue? Clock Tower 3 is a lot more linear in that regard. Yeah, admittedly, I haven't gone through these games too terribly often. I've only gotten a couple of the endings on Clock Tower 2, and this is probably our 4th or 5th ending. Oh yeah, I don't hate Clock Tower 3, but I know what you mean about the community. I usually find myself at odds to some degree with most, like, communities anyways. Yeah, like, I think that the scene of I forget the killer's name, but he's like the first one, and he kills the piano girl. I think that cutscene is incredibly violent. Like, I consider just the setup for it to be like one of the more violent cutscenes that I think I've ever seen in a game. Yeah, so, like, a big one that I find myself at contention with is with the Silent Hill series, and the general community consensus, there's two truths essentially. One is that if it wasn't made by Team Silent, then it's automatically shit, which I will fight that. I will fight that very strongly. And two, that it's better to not play shit at all than to play the HD collection. Now I will say, Leonard, Silent Hill 2 is my favorite, but I do connect with Silent Hill 2 on a really personal level. See, yeah, people won't touch HD Collection. I've played both. Yeah, that was D. Survivor Unidentified. How did we not? Silent Hill 2 OG is ridiculous now. Yeah, okay, we didn't even get a new ending. I'm kind of pissed about it. Listen, we put in all that work, but we have a day to save, so we're gonna try it again. Maybe get something new, because I really wanted to get something different. Yeah, I've got the greatest hits version on PS2, which I think is the best version to have content wise. Since you get the Born from a Witch scenario, but like I do connect with Silent Hill 2, not so much the, of course, smothering your wife with a pillow thing, but like the burden of like providing care to those who are like terminally ill. Like that rings really true to me because I've done it, and like it's hard. And I know the conversations towards the end of the game really are familiar. Go into the library and look at the scratch marks on the floor, which I think we fucked up. Well, we didn't really fuck up, but we need to go into the... I'm gonna go for the A ending just because, like, at this point, I just want to get something different. I'm a little pissed that we got the D ending. I followed this thing as far as I know exactly and was expecting the B ending. There's scratch marks on the floor. I'm being dragged across. There are many books with covers made of sheet copper. There's one book missing. Nah, like for the moment, I'm good. We were trying to get the Jennifer B ending, which now I'm just following the A ending route according to this guide. So the one at the top of the star plate was the one here in the middle. We've done it before on the stream. It's not a spoiler. I know Savvy hasn't seen it, but Leonard probably has. Dagger of symbols carved into it, no dagger. You remember me dying in the holes? Yeah. That's true. Savvy just comes to hang out, which of course I appreciate her presence nonetheless. Oh yeah, you're not really gonna freak me out too terribly bad. 'Cause, I mean, we've been through this several times. We're really just trying to get really just trying to get better endings at this point. I remember my buddy was fucking me on Clock Tower too, but he would just sit there and like I'd be like super like laser focused into it, and he would like grab me from behind. Hated that shit. If we fucked up, we're just gonna try it again, I guess. Silent Hill 3 is pretty heavy. See, I think Silent Hill 3 is a great game. But I'm actually a little harder on it than the rest of the community. I think the plot would like really need Silent Hill 1. Okay, this looks different. Hold on a second. This seems new, but it might not be. I don't know. Actually, we did have this camera angle and this dialogue. What the fuck? That's frustrating. Yeah, like Silent Hill 3 has probably the best soundtrack of the series, which is a tall statement. Are you talking about the oil can lumps? Because we used it. And we talked to Helen. Oh. Yeah, we used it on the door. We freed Helen. We talked to her a couple times. Yeah, we got the castle location. We got the devil statue. Yeah, we got both of those. Here, let me load. And I'll show you what I have. Because we were gabbing the whole time. So, there's an oil can. There's the statue, which I've not found any like sort of prompt for it yet, but we got it. We got the genealogy. Do I have to have this like ready? Yeah, we so like this is we've done this, okay? We've used the candle. We've used the matches. Like, this is just because I'd saved. And we'll check here. So that way we know we need to use the candle. Oh shit. You have to check it first. But we've done this each time and gotten the map out of here. But we've got the door spell, we've got the genealogy, we checked the painting, which is how we know about this. Something stuck on the back, so looks like a sketch of the mansion. There seems to be a passage shown under the fountain. You now have mansion map. So I'm gonna use the copper book in here, like we just did this. Yeah, I'm gonna like get this stuff caught up anyways because I know we need to do it. There's scratch marks on the floor, so we're gonna check here. Oh look, there's a book missing. There are many books the cover's made. There's one book missing. So we're gonna use the copper book. Yeah, I appreciate assistance at this point because I can't figure out what I missed. Because I felt like I followed this guide pretty much to a T. At this point, I'm just going for the A ending. Since that one accounts for the most things. We talked to Helen twice once we got her out of the box. We're getting the dagger right now. No dagger. Oh, we haven't talked to Nolan. Hold up. There, I got 2 in the cabin that I missed that. That's one thing we need to do if he's not dead already. Probably shouldn't go near there. Is this the kitchen? No, I know I need to be up here. What is this one? My internal map. I'm where I need to be. I never came here. We were so like I got so caught up in the gabbing with you that I totally missed the paragraph that was saying that I needed to come here. No, you're good, man. he's not dead.
You're alive. Where is everyone?
Yeah, we're on Jennifer path. Best ending for now. We'll change up which ones we're going after over time. Because I'm just gonna keep reloading and saving it.
I'll come back after I found your children.
Sounds good to me, man.
You saw them too? I've seen them a few times already. They are probably the ghosts of the children.
So many.
I just want to get the door unlocked. We need to talk to Nolan at least one more time. This, it seems like this, oh, you can't. Okay, well, hopefully we didn't fuck up. It seems like this area of the game is really into, making sure you talk to people multiple times. Okay, so I could have just gotten right there from... Yeah. Yeah, the endings, I don't like how the endings are handled in Clock Tower. It's just finding out new ways to get Alyssa killed. But they give you a CG movie for ending A. I guess that was their way of like balancing it out. They're like, we're going to give you thumbnails, but there's only one ending where this actually all works out. It's not gonna be easy. Alright, fingers crossed. What's up with 34-year-old dudes trying to hook up 14, 15-year-olds? Yeah, I mean, I know Nolan's 26, which doesn't make it much for you. Look at that little shit sign here. We definitely got a different ending. Run across the bridge of the altar. Put the statue down on the altar. The door will open. Oh shit, okay.
So it was you, Edward. I guess the secret is finally out.
I actually knew that and was actually thinking about it during that cutscene, but I didn't know if I wanted to discuss it or not. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this game. And
Open the door and show me the way.
nice. Ah. Okay, that's the A ending. The B ending is almost exactly like that. Ooh, I was like, why can I still move the mouse around? Yay, we made it. And look at that, we get an ending cutscene.
I'm sure Hal will rescue us.
Just remember, this came out in 1996 in Japan. I can see that.
Helen?
Jennifer, Nolan,
Helen?
I'll tell you, you guys are getting a much better show than I am. It looks like shit on my 58-inch TV. Well, I like that they couldn't, like you can tell they really had to, like, cut some corners of rendering, because the cutscene only takes up about the top half. And we didn't run into anybody dead. So look at that, we got A. Which we can actually watch that cutscene again if we ever want to. So that's kind of neat. Now let's get ending B, since we have a save, it's right there. I have different displays for different systems. I have all my legacy systems hooked up to a PVM currently. I'm gonna get a 32-inch CRT up here soon with a PVM as a spectator monitor. That's nice. Like, I've wanted to do something similar, but I also don't really want to invest. Like, for this is literally just playing it on a PS3. I do run my PS2 and my Wii. I run that through a fuck, not a FrameMeister. Why am I drawing a blank on what the name of that thing is? This is dumb. I haven't had to talk about it in a while. It's on my OSSC. There we go. Open source scan converter. I do run those to it to, like, clean it up a little, but it doesn't, like, upscale. It just helps clean it up some, but, like, where I'm just playing this on the PS3, it's just whatever the emulation's willing to do, then that's what we do. But where it runs through OBS, I can tell like it cleans it up a little bit for you all. It looks actually pretty good on the stream, which is what really matters. But on a fucking 58-inch TV, it looks like ass. I think we're kind of locked out of the C ending. Wait, why am I doing this? I wish Nightcry was better than it turned out to be. Yeah, I picked up Nightcry, but I didn't, I've not beat that. It's in the cards to do someday, because I know it's got some of the Clock Tower devs attached to it, but I also know that it's kind of disappointing. Nolan. Okay, that's the one that leads right to him, so if we walk in this one, we should run right into Scissor Man. No. I fucked up. Is it this one? Yes, but on the other side. I'm a little weary about streaming like PC games. Just because like the fuck? Why do I have such a hard time finding that area? That's the office study. No, I lied. What is this room? It's not the kitchen. That's the first floor. Oh, it is that one. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I played a little bit of Nightcry. It was one of those I was like, oh, I'll get back to this later, and I just never did.
Nolan, you're alive. Where is everyone?
I wonder if there's any like fan patches for it. Because I mean, granted, I know Nightcry has a drop of the community of what like Silent Hill 2 has, for example, but I know Silent Hill 2 has the enhanced edition set of mods and enhancements that really overhauls the game into a really neat experience. I don't agree with every change they made for it, but I still agree with the idea of them going forward with that.
You saw them too? I've seen them a few times.
particular child choirs remind me of the end of Hannibal Rising. Yeah, this game likes to introduce supernatural elements. But, like, I feel this series is inconsistent with whether it wants to be supernatural or not. Like, for the most part, yeah, but then you get to Clock Tower 2, and they're like, oh no, it's like this toxin or whatever. Like, they call it a curse at first, and you find out, no, it's this, like, fucking neurotoxin that makes people insane. Yeah, I mean, I would honestly be surprised if there was, but it's still worth checking into, because I know, like, even games like, for example... No, you're fine, Lumps. The link is topical to what we're discussing. I'm good. Like, yeah, I know I have that in the rules, but, like, it's one of those that, like, if we're talking about it, and I can clearly see it's the fandom link, you're fine. I'm not such a hard ass over the rules that I, be like, how dare you? You monster. Nah, you're good, man. I'm generally a pretty laid back streamer. So we don't have the dagger, and that's on purpose this time. So Leonard, we're gonna try to get your ending, but I think after this ending that I'm going to we're gonna hop over to Revelations. Oh, well, I mean, you got a... B is going to be almost exactly the same, except we don't get Scissorman with the dagger.
So, it was you, Edward.
Yo, I'm a slut for some Mass Effect.
It is finally out. But my name isn't Edward. It's Dan. You don't mean... No! So, remember me now.
The dialogue doesn't even match.
Open the door and show me the way. Ha-ee.
The door already started opening before she finished. And that was ending B. No dagger. Oh, we do get a CG cutscene for it, though. I think all of them do. At least from seeing above. Man, that's a rigid dude. The Nolan. Well, there we go. We got it. Good job. Before I found out that the History Channel sold out to bullshit, I heard something about the doors of hell around the world. That's what started to question things. So I want to know. So that saved A and B. I want to do it like a data save. Oh, we've already seen this. Fuck, I mean do it again. Like, I just want to save because I don't know if it's saving or not when I finish. Welcome to the secrets menu, pictures and sounds. So this is before they made everything like all 3D and shit. Ooh, them's dark. I like that they like put a little outline of a person to show like a height reference for everything. They moved that bed over when they did the actual 3D. Oh man, they've probably got the art for every type of room in the game, don't they? That also is reversed. Yeah, there's the ladder we escaped from. Rick's house. Yeah, they totally changed that. Yeah, I did know that. Yeah, we've done that before. That I didn't know. I didn't know about the falling down the stairs bit. That balcony also looks very different. The municipal library. We've never been here yet for our things. I know this is a Helen only level. Oh, you can see little notes scribbled. It's like a projector? No, can't be. Door to cliff. See, that looks so much more spacious than how it ends up in game. If they tilted the camera up just a little bit, I think they could have gotten some of that depth. Yeah, when he just fucking yeets himself out the door and you're just hanging on the doorknob. Best shit. Right there. Yeah, they have just about every room. See, that makes that not seem like quite as fucking claustrophobic. Because the camera's more in the center, but like in the game, they have it like hiding behind the like wardrobe there. Oh, well, yeah, if that was their goal, then they achieved it for sure. It's just looking at the concept art. These rooms are bigger than they appear. The desk there in the middle looks kind of funky. Like, it's sticking way the hell out. I got the, yeah, I had the spell. For Jennifer, you get the foreign note. You get that in the room where Harris gets fucking murdered. Yeah, I guess we did lose Harris during that, but like, fuck Harris anyways. Oh, Harris always dies. Womp. Yeah, I know he does that at the very beginning. That's an interesting view of the children dancing room. Wow, alright. This is the wine cellar. It's the altar room. I don't know what the fuck that one is. That's the door. Yeah, to that room. They even drew a little Jennifer in there. Here we go. Characters' original pictures. See, this is the kind of shit I was really wanting to see. I like the coat version on the right. Actually, I mean to press X there. Whoops. God, they made Nolan look ancient for that first one. Mr. Rogers looking motherfucker. Gotts is a man on a mission. Professor Barton, holy shit. Edward, look at them short ass shorts. Like, I know that was the style, but holy shit. Danny looks like he came out Beavis and Butthead if he was like dressed up nice. Who wears short shorts? Interesting. Alright. Gardman announcement. Look at the cameraman! Ooh! That's an 80s vocalist. The Rescue Party, Old Man Rick. Ah, there's some ghost kids. Y'all got fucking murdered. Ah, there's our little short culprit, Scissor Man. I think that was everything. Yeah. I'm probably not gonna go through every sound, but I'm gonna do this Gotts one for you because you mentioned it, Lumps. I'm gonna turn the volume up.
They must be the ghosts of children. He started appearing. I wonder how
You're just a wimp.
Let's go hit the show. Okay, I think that was everything on that one. I'm gonna turn it down because next time we get any like actual volume, like holy shit, it's gonna boom our ears. That was pretty funny. This is Black Lodge music. So here's what I'm gonna do, just cause like I'm kind of paranoid, I guess, on whether or not it's gonna save. I'm gonna reload this Jennifer scenario, and I'm literally just gonna save it and quit it. So for the YouTube crowd, I hope you enjoyed going through all that. It's a lot of gameplay for those. Cool, save completed. And with that said, for the YouTube folks, we're going to go ahead and cut it. Twitch, we're hanging out, so don't go anywhere. But for my YouTube folks, be safe, be kind, and we'll catch you in the next video.